This is what we got. This is what we got.
All right, welcome to Simple Man Radio. Right now it's me and Danny. I don't know why Justin's late. Snacks, I definitely don't know why he's late. But you were just telling me that your building's being evacuated, so I was like, I don't want to waste this conversation before we get started. So it's an old school Bobby and Danny show. What's going on?
I don't know. I was just walking back, minding my own business, and all of a sudden I heard just like what sounded like a little fire alarm going off. I was like, that can't be my building, right? And then I get up to the door. Nevertheless, I see the blinking lights, the woman telling us to just get out of the building. So I'm just now in the middle of a very echoey room. That's what we're working with right now.
So you're not in the building?
I mean, I kind of am, but I'm kind of not. Like there's two towers, and I'm kind of in the middle of them right now.
You should go into the building that's being evacuated. Why do you?
I tried to. The door was locked.
Can you see the lady?
No, it's like an automated woman that's just telling you to get out.
Oh, it's an automated woman, so it's a fake one. It's a fake lady. I really want to interview her.
I mean, she has a very soothing voice. I've gotten used to her. I don't mind her at this point.
Do you think there's any threat of danger, or is it like a drill, or what?
I mean, it's too early to be a drill. So maybe someone like burnt something in like the kitchen. That's my bet. So that's what I would say. I mean,
they would evacuate the building for that. See, we had fire alarms in college, and we just didn't leave our room. It's like this building's not on fire.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have left, but it was just unfortunate all the doors were locked. So here we are in this nice echoey chamber.
Word. So Snacks, welcome to the show.
What's up?
Danny's building is being evacuated live on Simple Man Radio.
Well, that's fun.
So I'm just in the middle of the two towers, and I'm just sitting here doing
two towers. Haven't those been gone for a while?
That's not funny.
If we could rebuild them.
Sorry, that wasn't funny.
Snacks, good morning.
Oh, please, it's been a terrible morning.
How long have you been awake for?
I've been sick as a dog all morning. I woke up at like 6. I went back to sleep. I woke up again, went back to sleep, and woke up again. And I'm just in shambles.
I want to know why Justin is late.
He's on his own time right now.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't even be on the show. So,
which is I forgot to retweet the Simple Man Radio. Yeah, so like I think Kentucky Trevor's in the chat. Maybe we can just have Trevor on the show. And
Trevor, is he in the chat?
No, you gotta give Justin at least another 10 minutes.
Oh, I don't have to smoke crack. I'm here. I don't mind. Cheyenne will smoke it with me.
Danny, we missed you in Alabama. You have to come next year.
I definitely got to come next year. I mean, it seems
we will still be on the couch too. Like I don't care if we have 9 people on Simple Man Radio. We're going to be on a little couch like that again.
I mean, that's the only way I could be convinced to come now is if the couch is a part of the show.
Wait till you see the bar we go to.
Which are we going to call that guy?
Oh yeah. What's his number? I don't even remember.
We just lost Danny.
What did I save his number as? Shit, what was his number?
We have 2 Danny screens.
Oh, there's 2 of me. Oh boy.
Oh, we lost the other one.
We'll see how. Hopefully they let us back in soon, and I could go.
Where are you, in like the lobby?
Kind of. It's like this little concourse area that connects the 2 buildings. So that I'm just legit just under like a stairwell, as you can see. This is great stuff.
I actually kind of like it. How close are you to the elevator?
Kind of close. The one of them actually did break. It was making some weird noises this past week, and sure enough, it gave out 2 days ago.
Last week in Alabama, literally as soon as we ended Simple Man Radio, I got on the elevator, and the elevator started like acting up.
I actually got stuck in the elevator this year. I was going down to, I don't know what I was going to do, but then the elevator just stopped moving, and I just almost had like a full-blown panic stuck in that bad boy.
Next time you get stuck on the elevator, ask for the Simple Man Radio login, and you can live stream from the elevator. We actually have a lot to talk about today. Jonathan Allen's dinner plans, which is crazy. The mayor of New York City saying that you can't tell the difference between a heroin and cheese addict.
I don't disagree.
Mad Dog. Okay, Mad Dog is going to be joining Stephen A. on First Take, which is like honestly maybe the
Electric.
best decision they've made since they lost Skip.
Yep.
The Olympics in China.
Ugh.
Snacks, I guess, doxed himself and is getting fan mail, which is not. We'll put your address in the chat. I went and watched Jackass 4 last night.
How was it?
It was all right. Obviously, it's not going to be, but it was pretty good. They're all clean and sober now, which is good for them, but like
lame
makes the movie less good.
Yeah.
And I was just sad because there's one skit where Bam's in it, and they just try and basically they don't highlight him at all. Like they don't show like he's in the skit, but like you could barely see him, and it's just kind of like sad that like Bam just couldn't be in the movie because he's a huge part of Jackass.
He's arguably the second biggest part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was Johnny Knoxville and Bam were like the two biggest faces. You know, Steve-O now is probably bigger than Bam, but at the time, the two biggest ones were probably Johnny Knoxville and Bam.
Without a doubt.
We see a Brock Lesnar put that one of the Jackass stars through the table, or at least one of their friends through a table at the Royal Rumble. That video.
Yeah, wasn't that Wee Man?
It was just at like casual dinner, and he just picks him up and just basically slams him onto the table.
Was it the midget?
The little person.
I thought I saw it. I thought it was Wee Man.
I don't know many. I only know Steve-O, Johnny Knoxville. I only know those guys. I do want to watch Jackass.
You're missing out on Jackass, man.
I do want to watch it.
Yeah, it made me feel old too. It's like, oh yeah, probably like this generation kids like didn't grow up on Jackass. Like,
yeah, and they probably didn't like care for the movie at all, which is a sin.
I saw Jackass probably when I was like 12 years old, and I mean, just belly laughing the entire video.
Yeah, my favorite is you probably loved it when they did the air horns on the golf course.
That's a great one. That's a great one. Honestly, the opening scene might be my favorite one for Jackass 1, where they rent the car and take it to a crash-up derby.
Yes.
Johnny Knoxville brings it back. He's like, "Yeah, I hit a dog." And he's like, "You hit a dog?" Like, it's totally cars. Like,
the opening to 2 was funny too, with all the bulls coming after him.
Yeah. I think they were all good in their own right, but obviously number 1's gonna be the best. But it just makes you feel old and a little like sentimental and sad, which, you know.
This will probably be my first Jack. I don't think I watched any of the other ones.
The fact that they're all still alive is kind of
they're not.
And it's I know they're not all, but
Ryan
Dunn, yeah.
Isn't Steve-O being sued by someone for like a jet ski accident? I think I read that somewhere.
Probably. Steve-O was the craziest of them all, like with drugs and stuff, and he's like totally cleaned up and he's kind of like sane-minded, I guess. Where is Justin? This is because I want to move on to some topics.
I mean, I guess I can bring up a quick topic. So I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I talked about my car and how like it had its steering column was basically faulty. I tweeted it out one day. So I got it back. Well, I didn't get it back. My mom got it back, and then I got the call. Same day out of the shop, I got a call a few days later. She's like, "Yeah, an 18-wheeler just hit the car." So,
wait, what?
What?
Yeah. So the car just got out of the shop after being in there for about maybe 2-3 weeks, and then she was just sitting at a stoplight. 18.
Your mom was in the car?
Yeah.
She all right?
Yeah, she's fine. The car is got heavy damage. I saw it. I was like, "Geez, that's
how
crazy."
fast was it going?
She said it was
going like a side by side like hit.
No, it hit like the right bumper, and then basically just kind of took out the right side. She said the truck was going at a good clip, but then when she stopped the guy, she said, "Yo, you hit my car," and then he said he's like, "No, my trailer hit the car," and then she's like, "Where's the trailer attached to? Your truck. You hit me." So it was like I was like, I just want my car. That 18-wheeler said no.
So you're gonna get the insurance money?
Yeah,
maybe we should invest that.
We got to go back to investing on this show.
Oh, that's right. Remember that?
All right, screw Justin. Let's get into some topics. I want to talk about the New York City mayor, Eric Adams.
What did he do this time?
I couldn't get over this quote.
It's
an insane quote. Politicians are so out of touch. Here you go. The new mayor of New York City has caused mixed logos in the way. He said, "Food is like a drug," Eric Adams said. In fact, studies show the same level of brain that encourages you to use drugs also addicts you to food. You haven't lost me at this point. Now, is food as addictive as certain drugs? No, but it is addictive and it's an issue. Like, I don't think it should be taken. I think it should be taken seriously. America is obese. He hasn't lost me. He hasn't lost me to this point. He's making great points. Food is addictive. You take someone on heroin, put them in one room, and someone hooked on cheese, put them in another room, and you take it away. I challenge you to tell me the person who's hooked on heroin and who's hooked on cheese. Here he is.
I am on time for our actual start time of the show, and that is 11:15.
Since when is it 11:15?
It's been 11:15 like every single week.
When someone asks for it to be late. Justin, food is addictive. You take someone on heroin, put them in one room, and someone hooked on cheese, put them in another room, and you take it away. I challenge you to tell me the person who's hooked on heroin and who's hooked on cheese.
Okay, so I
challenge you to find me a two people. It would be easier to tell the difference between someone hooked on heroin and hooked on cheese.
Well, I mean, been there before. Even though I've lost my 22 pounds in 5 weeks.
You ever been addicted to cheese, Bobby?
Hold on. I actually have
issues with food, not like a cheese addiction.
This is where my education comes in. Every person it is I should have thought about this more and worded this better before I came on here, but it is like very normal for every single person in a person's brain to have something that they seek like satisfaction in, and that's probably the wrong way to word that.
Danny's traveling.
Oh, we're being
mic on.
I'm keeping the laptop going.
Okay, yeah, keep rolling.
Love it. Oh, that's a very nice building. So I mean, that's probably who said that? The mayor of New York City said that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's probably a very bad example, but I can understand where the thought is coming from.
Well, no,
because it's different for you can have an addiction to cheese, or insert anything.
The first part of his quote was not wrong, saying like, "Hey, we shouldn't downplay like people's issues with food. Like people should get healthy. Like it's very serious." But the out of touch part is saying that you probably couldn't tell the difference between someone addicted to heroin and addicted to cheese. Again, there's not two more different people in the world than the obese addicted to cheese and bad food than the guy addicted to heroin. Like there's really one is going to be rail thin with marks all over them, and the other one's going to be nice and plump with probably like clean skin.
But you're talking physically, and I'm like thinking like of the mental side of things, like with
you put them addiction. In a room. Are you looking in their brain or are you looking at them?
No, you're looking at them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you looked at me, wouldn't you think that I have a heroin addiction over a cheese addiction?
Actually,
you don't have a cheese like we're talking about an addiction to where it's unhealthy as far as like food and being obese.
It's been recently, Snacks, that I've looked at you and I'm like, you're not right and you're on something.
But even then, if you ask me what is Snacks addicted to more, cheese or heroin, I would say cheese. Heroin is like the most obvious addiction. Like if you see see someone on here, and again, Buddy Brown says not all heroin addicts are skinny, Bobby. I agree, but they get skinny quick, and they have marks all over them. It's the most obvious. Like, oh, that guy's using heroin.
Snacks, can you send me a picture or a video of you and some ravioli so I can put it on here, please? Thank you.
And one is extremely obvious. Like one, and by the way, one is way worse than the other.
Yes. I mean, what will kill you faster? Diabetes and bad cholesterol, or heroin?
Yeah, like people get out of jail after 30 days and go overdose on heroin. They're not going and having like an extra cheese pizza with.
I don't know. We'll see if Snacks dies in 30 days, which I think is likely.
Yeah, but that'll be because of his alcohol addiction.
I might.
No. I disagree.
I haven't had a sip of booze since Alabama.
I don't
yes.
believe.
No. Snacks has been sharp.
I really haven't.
That's why you're sick. You're having withdrawals.
But I mean, how much rigatoni have you had? And I mean, yesterday was National Pizza Day.
Yeah, me and Anthony made some grilled pizza.
I'm such a fraud. I was in New York City, and I didn't get anything.
Oh,
I should have just gotten a
what are
slice.
you doing?
I hate National Pizza Day because then it's like Chicago pizza versus New York, New Jersey, and it's just this.
I didn't see any of those debates.
If you ever
yesterday.
see me
not a
getting
debate.
into the which pizza is better debate, I'm washed.
It's not a debate. So
It's not a debate.
that's not even a worthy conversation.
Again,
'cause
if
it's
you
New
see me
York.
in that argument, that's when you know Bobby's washed.
Well, you also can't have the argument because you're from Florida, so you
That
don't
is
even
true.
know the difference.
You can't participate in it.
That is fair.
Yeah, like we enjoy life, not who has the best
You
Well,
pizza.
enjoy
pizza
life.
is our life, so
yeah,
tomato,
yeah.
tomato.
What are you saying here?
Also,
Danny King.
there's a lot of New York pizza places that people come from New York down to Florida to make their and they even like get their bread and stuff sent down from up north.
Dude, where
I'll be honest. I tried to get the elevator. But they were still out of service because of the fire. They don't want their. I don't know. They don't want to take elevators and fires. Like
This
I
was a
think-
drill, right? This was your standard dorm drill.
I honestly don't know. I was just walking back and I heard the woman she was like, "Well, get out," and I was like, "Oh, come on! I got a show to film here. What are we doing?"
This is your chance to start a fire and get away with it.
I mean, yeah, could be fun.
check your phone, Pankin?
Snacks just sent me a photo that's not that impressive. I've seen much better performances.
Well, it's the
of
first
stuff
one that
reggaeton.
popped up in my phone.
All right, I'll put it on the screen. Hold on. Keep talking.
So we talk about Jonathan Allen's dinner.
Oh, we have to. I was blown away by
Are
that.
you guys ready for a draft?
I mean,
Yes.
I'm always
Yeah,
ready for
you
that.
dead or alive, right? Doesn't matter.
Just no, dead. Like who
Dead.
people who-
Okay.
Can I petition to have the first snake part of it? It was only 3 people. Can I petition to have picks 4 and 5?
All
I
you.
don't give a shit. Go ahead.
Okay, because I have 2 picks that go together and they kind of need to be together to talk about them. So what happened is Jonathan Allen had like a Ask Me Anything tweet, and he said, "Oh, actually, he did say dead or alive."
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But let's say you can have, but let's assume dead because I'm assuming his grandfather passed away. And so like I think he said 3 people who passed away. He said you can have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive. Who are you? Jonathan Allen, the intellect that he is, my granddad, Hitler, and Michael Jackson.
Sure.
Which you've piqued my interest at this point. Like let's get to the bottom of why you picked these 3, and specifically 1, even though number 2 is a head scratcher as well. He's a military genius, and I love military tactics. But honestly, I would want to pick his brain as to why he did what he did. I'm also assuming that the people I've chosen have to answer all my questions.
Oh boy, did not mean to do that.
Oh,
That's NFL head coach 06 if anybody's interested.
What's your favorite part of this? Of this, my part is like you would have Adolf Hitler in front of you, and you'd be picking his brain on military tactics, which people have pointed out that he wasn't a military genius. I really don't care about that. But could you imagine Adolf Hitler, a man responsible for the extermination of thousands of Jews, and you're talking about like
I think it's like more than that.
yes.
I don't know but it's not a million, is it?
Like it may be
might
close.
to it.
And
yeah.
my favorite part about the tweet is he's a military genius because I thought it was like how he lost, like they lost that war. So like why do I want to pick his brain?
I kind of chuckled when he said, I'm assuming that the people I've chosen have to answer all my questions on it.
1933. I mean, I can look at a more.
But could you just imagine, like,
Reputable
hey, this
website.
is what I want to talk to you about, man. I want to talk about how, like, what would you be your strategy? Millions. It is millions. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's not just thousands. It's
Yeah,
like
see,
that's not right.
Again, me and Jonathan Allen not really cleaned up on our history, but I'm smart enough to not want to. It's just, could you imagine being Jonathan Allen's grandfather there, sit down at that dinner and like, whoa, grandson, what the hell is going
What's this
on
guy
here? Why
doing
is
here?
the most evil person in the last 1,000 years sitting across from me, and why are you not talking to him about the elephant in the room of what he did?
Talk about military strategies.
And also, what do you mean why he did what he did? He did it because he's one of the most evil, power-hungry people of all time. What do you mean? Why? What do you think? There might be some like reasoning behind it we don't understand. That like,
Oh yeah,
you know what? We're like it's a movie about diversity, and you come to two sides and like we're not so different. And when you really get to know, we're all the same under our skin. Like what did you expect, Jonathan Allen, to have a come to a settlement? Like I
have a
understand
feeling
a little bit.
I thought he was
little bit of a
straight.
feeling Hitler wouldn't want to have dinner with Jonathan Allen.
You think?
I think that would be an issue. Getting him in the room.
Yeah, I think that would be a huge issue. Like it just unreal. How does that even come to your head?
I mean, I gotta respect the honesty though. You know, he knew everybody was gonna see it, and he still said Hitler.
I don't know. Sometimes it's better than not.
And I like how we also just. Well, I was gonna ask Michael Jackson. That's what I want to know.
I don't think
Yeah,
it was
we're
even
just-
honesty. I think it was him being like, I'm going to be smarter than everyone else. Like, actually, I would like to talk to Hitler and pick his brain. And then also
I mean,
Michael Jackson. I know there's a lot of Michael Jackson fans, but maybe not the best guy either. You know, definitely a few notches below Hitler, but still, I mean, pretty confirmed he's a pedo, right?
He's killed
Yeah.
way less people though.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
fair.
definitely a bunch of notches below Hitler, but still, I know he had great music, but I love Subway. I don't want to have dinner with Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of off my list.
All right. So
Maybe Mayor Eric Adams would like to have dinner with Jared from Subway to figure out how to get people to lose weight.
Yeah, to get people off cheese.
did you see some Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown still brings up a good point. Did you see Brandon Jacobs' tweets over the weekend?
Yeah, we're
I
having
heard
Brandon
that
Jacobs
That we
on
don't
the
need
show,
to
so
talk about, but Jonathan Allen, he said, was Jonathan Allen trying to one up Brandon Jacobs on the controversy scale? He did it.
Yeah.
Someone, Just Giant, said, I wonder what his grandfather is guilty of, which actually makes sense. All right, so let's do
That's a really good point.
I'm going to leave the tweet up since it's right there in the middle. It's a good divider. Let's do a
can't go
draft
first, I don't know what I'm
of
doing.
3 dead people we would like to have dinner with. So who wants to go first? I'm going to go last in the snake draft. Who would like to go first?
I can't go first. I need time to think.
Justin, you're going first.
All right.
You can think on your feet better than other guys.
I mean, I really want to take Snacks of Soul. Does that count?
It is gone.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
I want to have dinner with Snacks of Soul because that died many years ago.
Oh yeah, it hasn't been alive in quite some
That's
time.
honestly the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a good 1-1. Snacks, you're going to pick second. Who are you going to go?
John Gotti.
John. All right, I'm going to sound stupid. I don't know who that is.
What?
He's Italian.
Hold on one second.
I mean, I'll mine's quite boring. The first one, I'm just gonna take Richard Nixon. I just want to ask, like, why did you break into that building right there? What'd you accomplish there, buddy? Did you do anything? You did nothing. You just screwed yourself in the end. So I want to. Richard Nixon is my first one.
He just flew in a helicopter and stopped being. There was a stand-up comedy bit where I was listening to. He's like, he just got into a helicopter and stopped being president.
Yeah, that's legit what happened.
Where does
Pride?
Snacks go?
I don't
He said
know.
he'll be right back.
I mean, he's maybe trying to find his soul.
I kind of need him here for my picks. Like, I think he's going to like my picks more than you guys.
I need
like my
I
picks.
need Snacks here for my pick. You may take my pick.
Fuck. Who's
My
the-
last pick might get taken. All
You know
right,
who John Gotti is?
I do. I looked him up and now I know who he is. I'm bad with names. All right, so my first pick. So I have Snake. I have the Snake around. I'm going Stan Lee and Horace Clark
Who?
because I want to tell Stan Lee, the
Mike Francesa.
and then Horace Clark, who played for the Yankees from 65 to 73, who, when he died, Mike Francesa had this tweet. Horace Clark was the symbol of the Yankees' fall from grace from post 1964. He was mediocre, just like the Bomber, 65 to 74. R.I.P. Just so I can tell those guys, like, hey, I want to show you these tweets of and then who cares? Stan Lee?
Who cares?
Who cares? Who? I just want to talk to them about like that and laugh about Mike Francesa.
I want Mike
hilarious.
Francesa to have dinner with those people.
If Mike Francesa was dead, I would have brought him, but he's
Yeah,
alive, so
without
I
a doubt.
didn't bring him in.
Is he alive though?
I don't know.
He's a corpse himself from what he used to be as a radio
We're
personality.
still trying to get him on the. He's a free agent, so let's
Free
Yeah,
agent.
if he ever comes on, that's the episode. That's the week I'm taking off.
What? That's the one you got to be here for.
No, I'm a Michael K.
yeah,
Stan.
dude.
We're gonna
Don't
talk
worry.
about Mad Dog later too.
Yeah, baby. Danny, who'd you pick?
I just went
Richard
Nixon.
You went Richard Nixon.
Yeah, because I want to know like
That's a
why
good
why'd
one.
you break it to that building?
Richard
win.
Nixon's a good
Danny, you have your second pick.
I gotta because I wasn't around during her time. I want to have dinner with Princess Diana. Get to those deep dark secrets of that royal family.
Yes.
one. And you think you're gonna
Yes.
fuck Princess Diana?
I don't know why people. I'm so yeah. The royal family just bores me.
It's fascinating. It really
I
is.
mean, there's many key aspects that made me reach the Princess Diana conclusion. What's going on with the royal family? Maybe other.
If they weren't so mean and if they weren't all such dicks, then it wouldn't be fun. But because they're all backstabbing, lying, egotistical maniacs, that's why it's fun to follow. And they killed Diana. Did you know
100%.
that I was threatened online when Italy won the World Cup and beat Great Britain? And I tweeted out justice for Diana. Like they killed Diana. I received
that was
threats.
funny. I liked that.
Death threats via Twitter. I should actually dox this person and call it. I should find this message and dox this person.
Welcome to
They
my
called
world.
me terrible, terrible things, and this would be the show to talk about it on. But I think Diana was killed. Fuck you! You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hope you fucking rot in hell. It was really, really bad. But it made me want to do it more.
I like that.
Yeah, like remember we talked about the British soldier marching over those kids. Those people take themselves too seriously.
That was so funny.
I'm
All
a
right,
big
Snacks,
Prince
your
Harry
second
fan.
pick.
Tony Soprano, James Gandolfini.
Nope,
Yeah,
that
I
was going to
figured
be
you
my
were gonna
pick.
go there.
Come on.
I
mean,
wanted
that
to
was
pick
too
that.
easy. It's funny. I was gonna say him first, and then I was like, but I really, really want to pick John Gotti's brain. But Tony Soprano, come on. it's too
I
easy.
wanted to pick that
What, to
because
steal
I
it from
wanted
me?
to take it away from you, and also I wanted to be the only person that he's ever had dinner with who just doesn't know who he is. And I'll be like, who are you?
That
What are you
is-
about?
He probably would enjoy that more than someone being like, remember that one time on Sopranos?
No, it's not. I wouldn't. No. I would talk to him about the Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. Great movie.
I'll
Snacks, or Justin, you have your last two picks.
okay. Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, come on.
Where are you buried, bud? Where are you
Under the-
buried?
Under the old Giant
Or
Stadium.
in what numerous spots are you buried? And then I would have some dinner, take it a go, and then just show me where you're at.
I was thinking about doing Tupac, just be like, so I can be the guy who breaks, like who actually killed him. But it was in a drive-by, so he doesn't really know. But it's like the clout of actually like solving who killed Tupac. That would do numbers for our.
Is he
shows.
dead?
That's
Yeah.
a fair point,
He's
and
dead.
maybe we can figure that out too.
He's
Yeah.
very dead.
If he doesn't show up to the dinner, then he's not dead.
And that's how I would know.
And then I'll do a wholesome one. I love Muhammad Ali. Love Muhammad Ali. He's like
Muhammad
he's
Ali.
like my sports. He's like my sports hero. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that face you're making, Snacks.
Yeah, I'm just it's a curious one.
That one was gonna win Justin the poll. Probably.
Oh
Justin's
yeah,
gonna win this poll.
yeah.
And Snacks' Soul is a great pick, honestly, too.
It is an unfortunately good pick. All right, I wrap up right. For
Yeah.
myself, Mussolini. I'm kidding. Probably off the right there.
I was getting ready to.
Danny's just like,
What do you mean by that?
Joseph Stalin.
Well, I reread Jonathan Allen's tweet, and I'm like, Hitler. Who's the?
I met a person I know who said when Fidel Castro died, said that they wanted to have dinner with him, and they weren't joking. And they're like, well, he built schools. I'm like, well, he also had firing squads for anyone who spoke against him. and people are risking their lives to float 90 miles away from his country.
I'll take a Hurricane.
Not a great guy. Even though,
Japanese
you know,
not-
good medical
definitely not a
advances.
Nobel Peace Prize winner. That is for absolute sure. Okay, and my last one, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Mm.
Macho Man.
Rest in peace. Bobby, do you know who
So-
Macho Man Randy Savage is?
Yes, I know who Macho Randy Savage. I can't do the voice, but yes, I know.
I know the song.
Macho Man.
That song was pretty big, and it seemed like a lot more people sang that, like in passing, when I was young, and it kind of went away. And then the Nacho Man.
Danny, do you know who Macho Man Randy Savage is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I've
a
heard of
wrestling
him.
guy.
Okay, just making sure.
Someone says Stalin was a
Nice.
Nobel Prize peace winner, though.
Joseph Stalin.
I really just give that out to anyone.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, the Nobel Peace Prize, by the way, is a total sham. It's I don't care.
I hope I win it one day.
I probably think less of you if you win the Nobel Peace Prize.
For my pick, I'm just gonna take Kimbo Slice, the MMA fighter.
Oh,
That's a good pick. Kimbo was like early internet days, just watching him like punch people's ears off in
He
backyards.
died?
Yeah, he died in 2016.
He's very dead.
So Kimbo Slice would be someone I'd like to have
Should've-
dinner with.
Oh man, can we get some some honorable mentions like Harambe?
Oh, that would have been so good.
You want to have dinner with the gorilla?
I'm not an honorable mention. You just gave me my last pick, Harambe.
Oh shit, I forgot you had one left.
The bank.
I was gonna do Jonathan Allen's grandfather just to tell him like, hey, your grandson wanted to have dinner with you, Michael Jackson, and Hitler. But actually, yeah, Harambe is one. I love Harambe. Like Harambe jokes still get me. Like the Bengals doing like being in there for Harambe is still hilarious.
Yeah.
The Harambe jokes, like people started getting mad, like this needs to die. It's like no, these were hilarious. My favorite one was the Cincinnati Zoo. If you still go to their Twitter, they look at every under every tweet. There's going to be Harambe tweets. But like they had to shut down all their socials and direct messages, and they finally opened them back up. And I'm sure they started getting berated with people.
I'm
they had a blog.
sure. Everybody missed out.
Someone played it smart. They message him and says, "Hey, me and my family are going to the Cincinnati Zoo. I might have to move. The Cincinnati Zoo, and is smoking allowed in the park?"
Great question.
Really excited.
People
to
are
hear
playing
this
music
one.
outside.
I don't hear it. You're good. Go.
You're good.
Hold on. I got to move.
I gotta move. Danny King, I have a question for you. What would be the first question that you would
Oh my
ask
God,
Kimbo
we lost
Slice?
Snacks.
It's funny, Snap. I'm not touching it. I have the ability to remove it. I'm not touching it.
Good.
Danny,
don't.
what's the first thing you would ask Kimbo Slice?
How was it just being so much better than those people in your street fights and just absolutely berated the shit out of him?
How old was he?
He was young, I think.
1974, 25 plus, like 26 plus 16. That's 40. He was 42. He looked like he was 60.
Yeah, he was 42. Oh, he looked horrible, but yeah, he passed away at 42. But I think and plus, like if someone messed with me, Kimbo Slice could just kick his ass.
This is so funny.
Also, but back to the Harambe talk. You can trace the downfall of humanity back to that day because everything has been downhill since Harambe died.
What year did he die?
2016.
You know what?
Yeah, the Giants have sucked ever since.
Yeah,
That's
they've
true.
sucked ever since Harambe died. We have COVID. We got all this crap. If the Bengals win, it should set us back.
You almost said a bad word.
Yeah, that would have been. God,
Which
this is
bad
family
word?
friendly show.
Shit, fuck, piss. What did you say?
You almost said shit.
I almost said
Shit.
shit.
Danny, you've been on it today. Can I just give an observation?
Yeah.
You've been on it today. You've had some
that good?
snarky remarks that have made
Oh,
me
thank you.
laugh. Yeah.
Good, because you should have seen him the last time he was on. He was a fucking mute.
Nice, nice.
Oh, what?
I love how this is right now.
Yeah.
Bobby really got flustered by music.
He's a bitch. Oh.
He got very flustered.
It wasn't music mostly. It was my landlord's coming by today because the insurance company is coming for like a home, the yearly home inspection. and so they weren't supposed to come this early, and I got flustered by that.
Lovely.
But I was gonna say they messaged the Cincinnati Zoo asking if smoking was allowed in the park, and he said no, but you can bring in food and drink. And then he messaged back, "Are you sure? Because you guys smoked my boy Harambe for no damn reason." And that was maybe my favorite Harambe message.
Zinger.
Do they block people after that?
Yeah,
Mike
They don't.
Francesa after Harambe. You guys remember him?
yeah, that was
he-
pretty. What was funny
He's
is
like-
there was
he's like,
one.
"It's
There was
a
1 or 2 days of
gorilla."
people's. There was one or 2 days of people actually being like they shouldn't have killed the gorilla, and so like people who were saying like, "Are you insane?" Like there was a child in there. Like like don't get me
Don't
wrong,
fall
you can be
in.
very sad for Harambe, but there was 1 or 2 days of people being like that kid should have deserved it type of thing. Those parents like it's like come on, let's not be like that. And then it turned into like let's actually just. I mean, dicks out for Harambe wasn't
Justice for
it
Harambe.
lasted forever.
It was a great time to be alive.
Imagine being Mike Francesa and answering calls on a gorilla, as he called it. Gorilla.
The song "I'm Here Without Harambe" is really good.
I'm here with.
Hillary killed Harambe, by the way.
That's true. Snacks, your brother here. He said 2016 was the best year of the past 20 years. It's true, but ever since that gorilla died, it's been downhill.
Yeah,
You
it's true.
contribute the downfall of humanity to that.
2016
That
was a good year.
Do you
And then
think
all of a
Hillary
sudden-
wins the election if she doesn't kill Harambe?
Ah,
I mean, when you think about what was more detrimental, killing Harambe or not releasing those emails? Probably killing Harambe.
yeah, that's a good point.
So our final. All right, so I'll tweet out the giraffes. I left my notes in the office.
What about
What were our next topics?
Mad
Our
Dog?
next top, Mad Dog. He's gonna kill Stephen A.
Well, he's going to be joining First Take, which I think actually is going to be great TV.
It is going to be great TV, and I think they're doing it right by only doing it for 1 day a week.
Because Stephen A. is smarter than Mad Dog, but Mad Dog will go at him like crazy. Like, I think it'll bring the best out of Stephen A. and
Do
Mad
you
Dog.
think Stephen A. is smarter than Mad Dog?
Yeah. Mad Dog's pretty dumb.
So is Stephen A.
Nah, Stephen A. smarter than you think. He's uninformed on certain things that he has to talk about because he has to talk about all sports. So he puts his foot in his mouth, and he understands he's an entertainer more than an analyst.
Fair.
But I think Stephen A. is a lot smarter than people give him credit for.
Did you see Stephen A. basically just like fretted Tiki Barber on First Take this last week or this week, whatever it was?
Yeah,
Like,
you should be appreciating him, Snacks.
I do. I first of all, I love Stephen A. I love him and Skip. I think they're the two greatest at what they've done.
They changed the game.
Yeah, they're like my heroes. Speaking of Tiki, I think I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, Snacks. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to turn the volume down a little bit more normal when those two are on. That's my thought.
Yeah, that's for sure. You honestly,
Fucking
it would be entertaining on mute just watching them screaming back and forth.
Oh,
with each
yeah.
other.
hand
Bobby's really-
motions.
Bobby's really good at this Black Beatles challenge. You know, like Black Beatles where you have to stand perfectly still because he has not moved since he started talking about that.
Good point. Maybe he's not even here.
He's definitely
Love it.
Oh wow, he's
Love
dead frozen.
What were you gonna say about Tiki Snacks?
I think I'm gonna call it today. I'll try and get through.
Are you gonna apologize to him?
No.
What's the approach? What's the plan?
So I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, listen, Teak, your first show, you finally admitted
That you quit?
You quit, and I got to tell you, a lot of my Giants fans, a lot of Giants Twitter, all forgave you, but I didn't. You're a quitter. I'm so happy we won the title the year after without you. You suck and you know it. Your family's a disgrace, and so are you. I'll hang up.
Are you going to drop the line that he cheated on his wife?
I'm not gonna.
Ooh.
I should, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, just
We'll
keep
take-
it Giants. You know.
Yeah.
We'll take the classy route on this one.
Yeah, for now. And then
Until you call with another number, and then you say that.
WFA, I'm probably gonna block my number. So
Let's see, call with another number.
yeah, because I have so many numbers.
You have your brothers. You have mine.
Yeah, this is a good point.
Got all the numbers of the world. So we got to discuss now the Olympics and why is there an event right next to a nuclear power plant? What is this?
Bats.
I'm going to continue to keep this up because of block Snacks.
Please do. I don't mind. I look like shit this morning.
It is wild. It's just this little ramp, and then there's just a nuclear reactor behind it.
I don't really have a take. I don't care about. Is it who really cares about the Olympics? You know what I found? I found that like moms. My mom loves the Olympics. It really does. Who
I like
cares
curling.
about the Olympics? You like curling is thrilling, I will say.
I only watch because of Shaun White. I want him to win another medal.
But again, so you're watching because of stars, which that's typically a lot of sports where it's like you watch basketball. A lot of people watch because of the stars. You're going to watch Super Bowl this Sunday, not because it's the Bengals and the Rams are playing, but it's like Joe Burrow's playing, Jamar Chase, Odell, Aaron Donald, So who cares about the Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
I don't
they
give a shit.
put Beijing 2022 on one of their little pipes back there. Like they were like, hey, out of anywhere, like look at it.
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up that every 4 years, or every 4 years, these athletes go to these screwed up places.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
They go to screwed up places that being in Beijing, this is what they had the Summer Olympics in Beijing in 2008, and now they're having the Winter Olympics now in 2022 in Beijing. They're literally risking their health, not just with COVID, but there's like environmental shit where you're breathing in those fumes for however many weeks or months that you're there. And guess what? You represent your country and you should be a hero, but you're not even recognized here because nobody cares and you're paid like dog shit.
Yeah, and I heard in 2024 they're going to North Korea, so they're really just batting 1,000. So.
Yeah. So
I almost believed you for half a second. I was like, "What?" I thought you said South Korea. I was like, "What?"
Well, that's South Korea is believable.
Yeah, that's why I believed you for half a second. But yeah, that picture is just like, how did that get approved?
I don't know. It's actually a sin, and it's funny. I can hear my brother listening to Simple Man Radio in his room next door.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, I can hear it.
We should be a co-host one week.
Yeah.
God, where the heck is this? I don't even know where this next.
Who won
Olympics
this
is.
competition?
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the biggest takeaway was that the competition was right next to it.
Dude, when we were in Alabama and we were at the bar the last night.
Yeah.
I was so locked into curling, I couldn't take my eyes off the TV.
Yeah, curling is thrilling. But again, it has to be on. If it's not on, I'm not going to put on my TV. Oh, yeah, the Olympics are on.
Yeah.
I have a question. Would NBC be better off letting people use the clips? Because I haven't seen a second of it because there's no clips.
Yes.
And I'm not turning on NBC.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. Yeah.
They're so annoying.
I don't know why they're not.
Leslie Jones, she was posting clips and they kept taking them down because like they don't want you posting even like a second after the event's completed because they're like,
yeah, that's crazy.
I used to post like clips on Simple Man Radio and the soccer Olympics.
You mean the World Cup? Or the
maybe
soccer
it was the
Olympics?
World Cup. No, but they have soccer in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but there's something. I think I posted something from the Olympics, and within like 30 seconds, they deleted it off Instagram.
What?
They're so stingent with their clip usage.
Is that an NBC thing, or is that like literally like a China thing?
No, it's
No,
an NBC thing.
It is
like it's why when ESPN talks about it, it's just pictures.
Which makes no sense. I mean, the world is social media clips, quick reaction, instant reaction. I only want to see the big moments and nothing else. And there's so much like dull in the Olympics where unless you really know about freestyle skill, what the hell is freestyle skiing? What is
big
that?
air freestyle skiing?
You're free to do what you do, buddy.
But how do you measure like who wins? So it's when I see that
they have judges probably.
But so what I want to see is I don't want to see the bad ones because then I'm gonna be like, okay, was that good? Was that bad? I don't know. Show me the good ones on social media, and then I'll be like, this looks cool. That's awesome. Maybe I'll watch. That's how that works.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that they're not doing that is just plain moronic. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Everybody and their mothers on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah.
Give us good clips that we're like, okay, maybe I'll go watch when this guy's up next.
Yeah. Maybe remember the Brazil Olympics and the pool was turning green?
No, you got better.
These are
memory than I do.
world-class athletes that train their entire lives for this. And that's how they're compensated, not just by, like I said, the shitty pay, but they're compensated by, okay, we're going to send you to a place that is hazardous to your health. Didn't what's-his-face, Lochte, get robbed?
No, that was actually his doing.
He faked it.
Oh, that was
He
his
pretended
doing?
he was robbed because he was being the idiot.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to an interview of him? He's like actually stupid.
He's dumb as rocks. Ryan.
He went on like a morning daytime show and they like were making fun of him to his face. It's like if you're a man at night, you got to be a man in the morning.
You know what
And
I
they
just
were, like, laughing at him.
just realized if we did, I want him and Gronk to have a sit down conversation together.
Ryan Lochte and the football grump?
Yeah,
Gronk.
Why those two people?
because they are
Say-
idiots.
He said Gronk.
Gronk.
Oh, I thought you said the football grump.
But
Oh,
Gronk
no.
is miles smarter than Ryan Lochte. Like,
Yeah, but that's
how
not
dumb
saying
Ryan
much. Gronk is.
I know, but
idiot.
that shows how dumb Ryan Lochte is.
Yeah, well, Grump's an idiot too, so that's fine.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
I kind of want to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, Chris Mickle's like, did you see the meals that they're serving them too? I don't want to see the meals.
No,
that
I
they're
don't
serving
either.
them.
I do. We got to get the pictures of that.
Mikko,
Chris-
send him over.
Yeah,
One
Chris
of my
Mickle,
favorite
see-
things to do on Twitter
DM.
is to post like I just look up like disgusting meals and be like, this looks good.
And you're a big
Mm.
fan of like Mexican food and like burrito and like fajitas and stuff. So
Well, it's
there's a
just-
lot of disgusting looking Mexican dishes.
Well, no, like on Thanksgiving, I'll post a picture. I posted like a really disgusting picture
Yes.
last year, and I was like, "I'm eating good today," and people were like,
And that was a
feel-"
Spanish dish.
No, that was
Well-
last year. Last year was just a good Spanish. This past season, the year before was like really disgusting turkey, and like it looked disgusting.
I just saw the meals. They are actually vile.
I do not.
we
I'm not looking at.
You got to put them on the screen.
I'll DM it in the ideas.
I'm not looking. I haven't eaten lunch.
You're not gonna want to eat lunch after this. I just sent it in ideas.
Justin, you didn't like my cheese picks?
I'm gonna actually now it's a good transition to pull that back up. So I'm gonna see if I can do that.
The last one's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, I that's the one that I'm gonna try and download and show.
Do you guys watch the Summer Olympics at all?
I like the Summer Olympics better than winter.
See, I
Yeah,
want to like it. I just don't watch them.
I like golf and I like water polo.
Summer has better activities.
So much room for activities.
So much.
Wow, you saw a movie?
Yeah, I saw it last night.
It's not funny.
All right,
What?
here's the meals that they're serving at the Olympics.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, this is not the meal. This is the amount of cheese that Snacks puts
Oh
on
my
things.
God.
Oh,
Maybe Mayor Adams had a point.
What is that, heroin?
What's worse? What's worse? How much fucking cheese Snacks puts on his balls and his pasta, or fucking heroin? What's worse? Look at this picture.
If you mix that in, it probably doesn't look like that much, though.
It doesn't
right,
look
Snacks?
like it, but it sure tastes like it.
Yeah. It's like crunchy.
Listen. My arteries have been clogged for years, but you know what? It's a risk that we all take. So
Gotta do what you gotta
are you gonna do? Yeah.
Snacks,
I
I gotta
don't-
take you to an Olive Garden.
Please, you wouldn't catch me dead in an Olive Garden.
Let me see. He sent me another one, but there's a video you sent me once that I was like, "Holy shit, that's a lot of cheese."
Let me see the video.
That is crazy to me. Yeah, honestly, that
Right.
could just be heroin at this point. We just don't know.
I got another one.
Tim,
This one's not as bad.
The meatballs.
Oh yeah, that's a quick. That's just a quick little snack.
What's disgusting is you don't use sauce.
Well,
It gives magita.
I get real bad agita, like real bad.
Yeah, I
That's
love the
crazy.
sauce.
So I
Yeah,
try.
I
and,
would risk it for the sauce.
Oh wait. Oh, Justin, this might be it. Hold on.
Yeah, you took a video once, and I was like, even so. The question that Snacks asks me all the time when he sends me those pictures and videos is this enough cheese? And the answer is, it's not
No.
enough cheese. It's never enough cheese.
There's-
That is the answer.
This is a couple
enough.
stuffed shells that I just enjoyed for a quick little snack before bed
I'm so
one night.
excited for this.
This might not even be it. I've sent
Do
you.
we have
so
any
many.
Olympic food?
Chris Mickle tagged us in something on Twitter.
I can't pull stuff up on my computer right now.
Well, whose fault is that?
All right, I'll do it.
How do I? Why is this doing?
Oh my
this?
god!
No, yeah, that it is vile.
All right, hold on.
That's
I'm
not
getting it.
real.
That's not real.
There's no way that's real.
All right,
I
I'm
saw
getting
the
it.
same one in an article.
You saw the same thing in our article, Danny?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, hold on. I'm getting it.
it's the Spun by Sports Illustrated.
This episode.
Boom,
sucks.
there it is.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look
dude,
at
that's
that.
so gross.
I just don't
Why-
believe that. I don't believe that.
I see potatoes.
Chili looks good.
It looks like is that like a baby turkey?
That's not cooked. What's at the bottom? That's
Ribs.
possible. What's that? That's ribs.
I assume so.
That looks
Vile.
awful. My God.
Yeah, the ribs of an ant.
That's vile. All right, let's see. Hold on.
Eating good in the neighborhood, as they say.
No, that's not what they say.
There's no way
Olympic
that's real. That's a
dream.
troll. That's a great troll job, I'll be honest. By Joe
oh,
Pompliano.
You think that's a troll job, huh?
There's
I'll give
no
somebody
way
a
they think
dollar.
that's acceptable.
I'll give somebody $1 if they can tell me where that slogan comes from. Eating good in the neighborhood.
That's like
Is
I
that
think that's
Olive Garden?
Applebee's.
Nope. Good job,
Oh,
Bobby.
fuck it.
I owe you $1. Danny
Bobby
really
does
wanted
a-
that dollar.
Bobby,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
Bobby
what
was-
though, you're gonna win this double or nothing bet. By the way,
I forgot what our double or nothing bet was.
the Knicks winning another 3 games in a row. They stink.
Dude, not to talk too much about sports, but I've been kind of ignoring the James Harden stuff until I'm just waiting till 3:00. And plus I just haven't been able to watch lately, but I just work
He
so
is
much.
such a
John Boy
loser.
Media. I hate James Harden. Now don't get me wrong. Okay, Snacks, I want you to talk me through this since you're not a fan.
Okay.
And I want you to be real, not just like James
All
Harden
right.
sucks.
All right.
Do you think Ben Simmons, Thibault, Drummond, and Seth Curry, and I think Seth Curry is really underrated,
He is. I
is
like Seth
better
Curry.
than James Harden for a playoff run this year? Because those are some really good defenders, a really good shooter in Seth Curry.
Yes, I do.
And
think
you
it's
still
better.
have like 2 dominant players in Kyrie and Kevin Durant.
Well, my thing is,
Do you
first,
have
yes,
Kyrie?
I do think it's better. Kyrie only going to be playing
Kyrie.
only away games, so
But he's going to be there for the playoffs, I think.
everybody keeps saying that, but
I don't know. I don't know if he will be. But
yeah, like come on,
I'm
everybody
convinced.
keeps
I'm
saying
convinced he'll
that.
get it.
No, I don't. If he didn't get it by now, I don't think he's going to get it.
They can also
Wow.
change the law. Are they gonna
They
change
could, but
things
the
in New York a
NYC
little bit?
mayor keeps saying he's not changing.
Yeah,
He's not
he kept saying he
changing.
we
will
need
not.
to tell
changing.
him that COVID is not as bad as cheese.
Well, anyway,
We need a cheese
yes,
ban
I think
in New York.
Simmons. I think Simmons in that is better. But I mean,
I just hate Ben Simmons more than I
yeah,
hate James Harden.
he's great defender though. Like that's
Yeah, but it's
the-
like he's a 0 on offense.
very much.
He's actually he's a negative on offense.
yeah, dude. When you can hack your point guard to go to the free throw line, that ain't good. And I don't know how that's gonna work with Kyrie because Simmons needs the ball at all times. Like that's the only way he can be effective offensively. And I think Kyrie's at his best when he's got the ball and
I mean, he's been a pretty good too with Harden.
yeah, I
Um,
guess. All I know is I
But
have
the same,
plenty-
as much as Harden sucks and I hate him, it's like I also know that like we're still championship contenders at 3:00 today, no matter what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
And we're still the favorites in the East.
You're the favorites in the NBA.
Yeah.
And if you don't win, oh my
Well, I'm saying like I don't know if I would pick the
I
Nets
am
versus the Suns right now.
burying.
I would not pick. I don't know if I'd pick the Nets versus the Suns right now.
Suns look good. Suns look very good. Dude, so the Bucks. The Bucks are nasty.
Yeah, but I'm not
And
worried
they
about
just
the
got
Bucks because
Serge
we almost beat
Ibaka.
them with nobody, like Durant and nobody,
I don't know. They're a year better.
and Joe Harris being like a negative as well.
Joe Harris, what a bum. Anyway,
Julius
Anyways.
Randle, how about that? I called that you guys were going to hate him and Thibs a year later.
no, I don't hate Thibs. I hate Randall.
I mean, that was the most obvious. Like, this is going to be his best year of his career.
Well,
Last
yeah,
season.
but he is actually
Like-
he's actually played really well the last 5 games. But yeah,
Terrible.
yeah, he stinks. He stinks for sure. And I'm just ready if the Nets lose. I bookmarked a lot. I went back and bookmarked a lot of James Harden Bobby tweets.
I don't even care anymore.
Snacks, I feel like you're one of those fans where I feel like you should be much more critical of the Knicks right now, especially because you were flaunting and you had your dick on the table about how they're going to be title
Yeah,
contenders.
you're wrong about everything you said.
Now
Well, all right, so
now you're gonna hold on. Let me fucking
difference.
finish.
Here's the
Let me
difference
finish. Let me
between
finish.
me
I feel like
saying
you're gonna be one of those
go ahead.
fans
Go
that
ahead.
doesn't look in the mirror at their own team, but you're gonna be
Oh,
pulling
that's
up
not
all
true.
these tweets about everybody else. You were saying the Knicks are
But
gonna be
that-
title contenders,
But
and
see,
you
you
more
don't
dead
understand the
wrong.
difference. When I'm doing with that, the Knicks, that's half a joke. They are legitimately
I don't disagree.
you know, you
Disagree. You were not joking
No,
about the
I actually
Knicks.
agree
so
with Snacks on this.
a team that has Vegas odds clear and away better than anybody in basketball, clear and away better than anybody in basketball, doesn't win. Damn right, I'm going to
It's
shit
not
on
your
them.
problem. That's not your problem, though.
But yes, it is my problem because they have 3 of the top 15 players in the NBA. If you don't win as plus 250 favorites, it's
and
a
you
joke.
wanted
It's an
those top
absolute
15
joke.
players in the NBA.
But you're
You
still
want-
hating
I
from
didn't.
outside the
I
club.
did not want Kyrie, and I would never want James Harden ever.
You want Kevin Durant.
bull
Pete
crap.
Alonso.
You're still hating from outside the club though.
I would take KD. That's it, and he's a snake.
And giving out like last year the Nets losing, like yes, with this squad it's championship or bust, but also it's like I'm not like they got hurt,
And lost.
but so did everybody that year. Like everyone got hurt last year,
They lost.
you know. So it's like
All I know is
no, but people pulling up like this doesn't work. It's like, well, no, it does work. But Giannis, who has admitted he's a dirty player, by the way, stuck his foot under Kyrie's ankle, which is a freak, and then Harden, one of the most durable players, got hurt. Like, you know, it's
dude, Harden wouldn't have given you anything in the playoffs anyway. Have you seen this guy's track record in the postseason?
dude, he had a wide open lane for a dunk, and he just stopped. That's how hurt he was playing.
Because he's a pussy.
No, because he would have been done.
He's a pussy.
And then
I just
Kevin,
wish-
and then also here's the thing: while the Nets are on this losing streak, Kevin Durant is out. He's the best player in the NBA.
I
He
wouldn't
is
go
the
that far.
best player in the NBA, and he's out.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
I just wish
Who's
Kevin
the best
Durant's
player in the
foot
NBA?
wasn't so big.
Giannis.
Stop. Shut up. Please just shut up.
Giannis is the best player in the NBA.
Giannis had his full team and Kevin Durant by himself, with the second best player being
No, they
Bruce
didn't have
Brown.
Dante
Almost beat
DiVincenzo.
them. Huh?
They didn't have Dante DiVincenzo.
Is he Italian?
I honestly
sounds
think
it.
they would have been worse off with
Better be.
Dante.
Okay, all I'm saying is
I mean, I know you're just trolling, but like
Giannis is
everyone
the best
agrees
player
Kevin
in the
Durant's the
NBA.
best player in the
Kevin
NBA.
Durant does one thing really, really well. He scores.
He's a really good defender too.
Oh, come on. Really good? That's a stretch.
Yes, he's a really good defender.
He couldn't
I
stop
think
Giannis last year.
Yes, he could.
I think the greatest New York athlete right now is just
I feel like that's like saying, only a quarterback who throws the ball really well. All he does is throw the ball really well. I mean, that's the name of the game in basketball: scoring.
No, it's not true.
Dude,
Quarterback.
All he
can't play
does is
defense.
score very well, and he's like the best one at it.
Quarterback can't play
Yeah.
defense. An NBA player can.
but
Snacks.
Kevin Durant plays good defense.
How do you feel that Tom? Oh, put those scissors down.
Oh,
How do you
boy.
feel that
No,
Tom
don't use
Thibodeau is? Tom Thibodeau's on a similar trajectory as Joe Judge. How do you feel about that?
I think it's bullshit. It's not his fault, but
I mean, we all know that this is the Thib story. Year one is great. Everyone plays like crazy, and
the
then
front office failed him desperately. They should have cashed in on a good year last year. They refused to go get DeMar DeRozan, who's playing like an MVP, and they refused to go get Lonzo Ball. Instead, they got Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker. So imagine if they get 2 guys who play defense and can score. I don't know.
you don't think Tibbs had something to do with bringing those guys in?
No, he didn't. You think Tibbs wanted a no defense Evan Fournier and a shot Kemba Walker? No shot. No shot. You would never get me to believe that ever.
I
He didn't
remember
want
after
them
that
getting rid of
first
Reggie
game,
Bullock,
Knicks
and Reggie
fans
Bullock was a
singing
zero
Evan Fournier's
offensively.
praises.
What?
What'd you say, Bubba?
I was just that first game versus Celtics, everyone just singing Evan Fournier's praises, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, any game against the Celtics, you sing his praises.
And then he like had some tweets and like, "I love this guy, man. He's built for New York."
Bonjour. I don't think any Frenchman's built for New York.
I hope you guys get Dame and just are the Trailblazers of the East.
I don't think they're gonna get Dame unless.
I honestly have been really checked out of the NBA. It's just there's too much going on right now with the Giants.
See, Big Bull in the Bronx is right. I just read it. They traded for Reddish and Tibbs won't play him. Front office and Tibbs have two different visions. 100% fact.
Wait, they're not playing Reddish?
No, Tibbs didn't want him.
He's
got a very certain style. But all right, let's no more sports. No more sports.
Yeah. What other
Can we
topics
talk
do we
about
have?
boobs?
Boobs.
The Adidas tweet.
Fan mail and boobs.
Fan mail and boobs.
I figured out who the fan mail is from, by the way.
Oh,
Who?
Can't say.
I know who it's from.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You probably actually you might, yeah.
Where's Cheyenne?
Put in the private
Smoking
chat.
crack. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, Cheyenne.
Yeah, that's really mean.
I'm sorry, Cheyenne. She knows I don't mean it.
Yeah, she likes that. Those type
She
of
does.
jokes.
She's a woman.
She gets it.
But yeah,
Hold on,
yeah,
let me get my.
I-
all right, talk about the boobies. I'm gonna get my fan
Yeah.
mail.
but
I
yeah,
didn't really have
woke
any
up-
takes on it. It's just like just brands.
woke
Well,
up
my
early.
take is, you couldn't give us a couple nice sets. They're all putrid. Anyway,
Bobby's and I's were the nicest set that were technically on there because then you quote tweeted it.
Yeah.
I just woke up and first thing I saw on my timeline was Ethan say Adidas tweeted what. So my reaction was to go look at what Adidas tweeted, and arguably my day was ruined because it was just Adidas with a pair of.
There was
set
one
of
very
titties.
clear. This is the worst one of the pack.
I didn't really analyze it.
Oh,
Just
I
really quick run
will
through
I
right
it.
looked
now.
at the film.
Let me look at the tape.
I didn't feel honestly. I don't really have many opinions on it.
Was this put in the ideas chat?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might
Mr. Brownstone called it. He said the one next to the bottom right looked like Randy from. Yeah, those were the very clear worst ones.
Yeah, Justin, if you look at Adidas on Twitter as well, you'll find it there.
Eli Bittner says it's their pinned tweet.
It is, yeah. So first thing you do, we look at
I
Adidas.
mean, they got
Not
attention.
backing
I guess
down.
that's what they wanted.
Not
Oh,
backing
yeah.
down, huh? Oh, there it is.
The comments were hilarious.
I have a feeling this is intentionally showing some interesting sets.
Yeah, they were looking for as much attention as possible.
And hey, they got it.
Now it's funny that they probably did not and were not able to post this to Instagram.
titties.
Instagram just flags this shit right away.
So all right, so can we talk about my fan mail real quick?
You see some wild stuff on Twitter. Yeah, Snacks.
So this is what the mailman. Actually, it's a male woman. So
Yeah. Shout out titties.
Yeah. So this was shout out titties. This. Okay. Can you read it?
That's not. That's like a very clear like prank mail, right? Like that's not a real thing.
Yeah. So you read that, right?
The welcome semen had me dying.
It's hysterical. Yeah.
You also give out your address all the time. So
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you
I
put
don't
your
give a
address
shit.
in the chat? We
Yeah,
get
I
people
don't
to
give a
send you
shit.
mail.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, I
Snacks
wanted to
wants-
ask people to leave us 5-star reviews.
You've been pranked.
And look at what does it say? I wonder what the mailman thinks about you now.
now.
Very,
That's
very
great.
funny. Very, very funny. I'm not gonna out the person.
Are they a friend or are they a Twitter person?
I consider them a friend.
But
Yeah,
are,
both.
are they which one are they? A
They're
friend?
royalty.
A friend from
Okay.
Twitter. That's
Okay.
a royalty.
I
Yeah,
mean, he's
it's
in
a
the
royalty.
chat. It's Mr. Brownstone.
It is Mr.
Oh,
Brown.
all right, I figured. I figured.
I thought it was Tim because I'm
I
in
think
the
Tim might have something for you too.
Yeah, of course. Because I'm in the Talking Giants fantasy league with Danny, and we have the Twitter group chat.
Yeah.
And I always fuck with Tim, and I'm like, Tim, come to this address, and I give him my address. I don't give
Yeah,
a shit.
you do that with a lot of people.
I
Come
do
to
do
this
that with a
address
lot of
and let's fight. Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to fight Snacks, just
DM
DM him and he'll give you out his address. And if you want to go fucking, Snacks has been looking to fight somebody
Yeah, for a while.
for a long time.
I just want to get my ass kicked and get it over with. Although I'm wiry.
Love that
Whatever.
word. It's an Irish word. You're Irish.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be in that chat, but then also it's like I know it's probably popping off all the time that I'd fall behind.
It does pop
Oh,
off all the time, but you know what?
it does.
It's good. It's good convo. I like that chat a lot.
But I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's like,
good.
okay, you know what? Let me just stay out.
We got Westicles in there. We got
Westicles.
who else is in there?
Danny
Should've won that
Behan,
fantasy
Danny
league.
Behan. We got the Gaz Man in there. Who am I forgetting?
Glock Roach, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Glock.
Roach is in there. Yeah, it's a good group of guys. Good group of men, I should say. Men.
The inspector's here.
Oh, is he? Do we have any Florida? and
Should we
New Jersey?
interview him?
Yeah. Get him on.
No, my landlord wouldn't think that's funny.
Wait, let's see if I can get through to Tiki
I mean,
Barber right now.
we can save Florida Jersey man for next week. You know what?
Yeah, I don't
like
have anything for this week. And also, we'll do a what do they call it? Crimes of Passion version next week since it's Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Snacks,
Ooh.
can you call that phone number and ask him if he has to clean his rings after he pulls them out of his ass?
See, my problem is I don't remember what I saved. Oh, you know what I could do? He texted. Hold on 1 second. When were we there?
Yeah, I think it was Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, we went.
So
out
it's probably
Tuesday.
Wednesday morning.
Is this somebody that we that we met in Alabama?
The
Yeah.
rings guy.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys get your pizza that night, by the way?
Yes.
Yes,
That
we
was
did.
actually really good. You don't want to know something? You know, whenever you come back from a trip, you never make food at home. You always get like your first meal is out to eat. I got the exact same pizza as soon as I was like, that was really good. And then it wasn't as good as I remembered, but it was still good.
The
Jeez,
pizza.
It's because we were so fucking hungry.
Yeah, that's true. But and also, me and my brother were talking about it. Or we might have talked about it when we were in Alabama too. It's so funny that Pizza Hut and like Domino's and everything is so much better outside of like New Jersey and the tri-state area.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. All right, Bobby, I'm gonna give you the guy's number. You ready?
Can you do it?
He's got my number.
I have an inspector here, dude. I don't want to.
He's
Do we
got
save
my number.
we could save it for next week. Then if we
Who
wanna do
cares
that.
though? You're never gonna see him again.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll block it. Hold on.
Star 69 it or whatever.
No, he won't.
Star 67.
Dude, he's from Michigan. He's an idiot. Of course he's gonna accept it.
Star 69.
Just ask him if he has to clean his rings
Get
after he
your
pulls
mind
them out.
out of the gutter.
Justin from Michigan. What a fucking herb.
Is his name Justin?
Yeah, his name is Justin.
That's
That is
terrible.
cool.
It's a bad look for me.
Yeah. Means you're a scumbag too. Without the rings. All right, let's see. Hold on. Star 67.
Don't star 67. Just call him with your regular number.
I really don't want it because then he's gonna like come find me. I probably gave him my address too.
He was looking to fight you that night, and knowing you, you
Yeah.
probably did give him your.
I don't know
address.
what I did though. I didn't do anything.
He was just a loser.
He
was
was
looking
an
to fight
epic
you.
loser.
He was looking to fight you, and then Bobby was looking at him to fight you, and then he was going to. Then
Yeah,
Bobby
like,
was going to fight him.
It's ridiculous. I was so nice to the guy, and then all of a sudden he wants to like kill me.
Wait, I have a live look on how
Didn't make
Bobby
any
was
sense.
I
Was
looking.
it
will
my
try the star
karaoke, like-
67 thing.
Huh?
Try star 67, I guess.
I can't like do it.
Yeah, don't do Star 69.
Just put his number in the chat.
don't do
Mr.
that.
Brownstone will call him up right away.
Should we
You
just
know,
save
I
it for
did that
next
one
week?
time to somebody who was like harassing me on Twitter because I said Baron Browning wasn't a first round pick. And so he had his business in his bio, and I just started calling his business and was like, you ripped me off, you scumbag. And then he's like, I'm going to call the police.
This is how Bobby was looking at that guy that was looking to fight Snacks.
That photo is hilarious.
Dude,
He's like,
I am
make a
stunned.
move.
I am stunned none of us got pneumonia that day.
I'm the only person that is like near my size who could get a jacket that's just entirely too big for me.
Oh man, that's funny. And yeah, what time did we stay in that bar too? Because it says Wednesday, February 2nd, 2:45 a.m.
We were there until like 3 or 4.
Because you think
Yeah.
about it, it's an hour behind too.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
So call him.
No, I'm gonna wait till next week.
Come
All
on,
right,
no.
wait till next week.
Then put his phone number in the private chat, and I'll just do it.
Okay, fine. Woo!
All right, this guy's name is Justin. He
Yes.
wears a lot of rings on his fingers,
Yep.
and he didn't like us because we were outsiders and we were having a good time. That's the backstory of this guy.
Yep.
He was eyeing up Snacks. Didn't even have a girl at the bar that was his.
No, it
it's
was
not
just
even like
him.
it's not even like Snacks was flirting with him. Right to voicemail.
Whoa, he just went straight to voicemail.
Whoop. Let me just
Try,
try it regular then.
Try. Oh, would you do star 67?
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Dude,
There
it's 11:50.
1 2
Nope.
2 2.
All right, I didn't give the last four numbers.
It's 11:15 in Alabama. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Well, he's
got a
He's trying to pull his rings out of his ass.
Oh,
Pull his rings out.
zing!
Oh, what's the number? I'll try
Zinger.
now. Let's see. Fuck it. I'll try.
Did he block Bobby's number for some reason?
Probably.
This guy's gonna
Mr.
turn
Brown,
on his
ask
phone.
him what kind of grown ass man that isn't Chris Angel wears 5 rings.
Do you think that he gave you the wrong phone number?
No, because it goes to a voicemail.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, this is riveting content.
He ain't gonna pick up.
It's that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
No, but my
Terrible.
point is, do you think he gave you the wrong phone number? Meaning,
No, because
it's not his phone number.
because I was gonna say the text says, oh shit,
Text him.
it says Justin from Michigan.
All right, so
Text
he's
him.
from
Say,
Michigan.
call me back.
Say, hey,
Oh.
you up?
Call me back, bro.
Hey, you are.
Hey, you up?
Well, 11:15 call.
Oh man, that's funny.
11:15,
That's
12:15 in
funny.
the afternoon. You up?
So I guess
You
we
up?
can end the show.
Yeah, I'm kinda
Snacks, so
pissed
you're
that he
not
didn't
you're not
answer.
feeling good, huh? You're not
I'm
coming down. to me?
feeling better now. I might come down in a little bit.
All right.
You know, you're supposed to wean off alcohol, not just go cold turkey.
You're an idiot.
Have a couple Pinots and get in the car and go. No, don't.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's a real great idea.
Just get like a really blue mountain, and then you'll be set for the day.
No, I know what it is. It's my sleep schedule. It makes me feel like
That
shit.
kid's
I
about
know
to be a
exactly
Super Bowl
what's
champion.
wrong. I know exactly what's wrong, what I'm doing wrong with my sleep. So I know how to fix it. It's not what I want to do, but it's what I have to do. So
It's a worthy sacrifice.
All right.
All right.
Stay simple.
Goodbye.
fuck yous all.
This was a bad episode, I feel like. Low
What?
energy.
It was. Yeah.
Disagree. There's no such thing as a bad episode of Simple Man Radio.
Disagree.
I think if this is someone's first time listening, they would never listen again. Stay simple.
We'll bring it next